Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sports Wrap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you with the Sports Wrap news. Well, as you all do know, Namibia took on Portugal in what was a test match at the Hage Geingob Stadium, and now the NRU have announced the team that will be taking part in Uganda in the Africa Cup, as we will be talking about the team later on in the show. For now, let's get into the hit list. Well, the CAF A license training course is underway at the NFA House, and we are all very excited for the fact that referees can now practice to be A licensed. One of the instructors, we did get a video footage of them to just explain to us what the course is all about at the NFA, so please do stay tuned for the video.
And this Namibian driving license do have expiring date, and come and again you need to recharge, for you to move forward. To fly a plane you need a license. So we are happy that football also requires that license that will enable you to get it running in the stadium, in the pitch, for us to get a good result. This type of course, that will enable us to have better result at the end of the day. So we believe that with your listening skills, with your pen, paper, you will be able to absorb knowledge from the powerhouse, which is Mr. Kotse, and get that knowledge into the pitch and see how best Namibian football can move forward. I'm also informed that we have got other dignitaries from abroad. Did they arrive? Checking? Okay, so if you have to come on, they're encouraged to come and join us. So they haven't arrived. So this is just a Namibian breed, of which it's okay. And Namibia so far has been doing well since we came from normalization. And I'm also briefed that the last time we had this type of workshop was 10 years ago. And for me, this is a blessing that we need to push and push very, very hard for us to be where we want to be. We do not want to go back into normalization. Our spirit is just to jump up and up and up until we reach where we want to be. That's our dream. And we do have that capacity, and that capacity invested in you, how you are going to handle the clubs and societies and academies in terms of knowledge, imparting that knowledge, get the ball rolling in the pitch and so on. Without further ado, we are also happy that the Brave Warriors just arrived from Kosovo, and they really made us proud. And when they arrived, our Deputy Minister of Sports, Youth and National Schemes went to welcome them yesterday, and I was there as well, plus other colleagues. And from there, they came over to Soccer House to welcome them. And she also gave us a message that State House would like to meet them for dinner. So we took them to the red carpet, they were getting welcome. And Dino the second in charge of this country, as the vice president of the country. It was really such a glorious honor to them. But now the person who was missing there was the technical team that went with the Brave Warriors. That was the coach and his team. But we were told he was busy also with other assignment in Johannesburg. The national broadcast that he was dealing with. That's why he wasn't around. But I'm happy now. When I look here, I can see me somewhere there. So, colleagues, they helped me to welcome him to Namibia because, normally when a team wins, they normally thank the players, they forget the coach. So let us not make that mistake. Let us appreciate our coach and his team. So if you can see him, please, can we really welcome him?
exciting times it is for football, as we all did see that there were a number of coaches that were present at the coaching clinic. Of course, looking forward to our next item. NWR partner with Kaizen Football Academy to just sponsor a few things to the young lads in support of growing the sport itself. So we do have an interview with Nelson compiled by Remo, who is part of our team, that just showcases and speaks to the media as to how and why they have compiled with the team to work on the project that they do have. So let's have a look.
As you know, NWR's sponsorship and corporate social investment rests on 3 pillars, and sports is one of them. Education obviously is one of them. So when we got approached by the club to say, look, let's meet each other halfway, or meet us halfway rather, we are going to have a very big tournament in South Africa, and we need sponsorship. So NWR said, okay, let's come on board, let's try to see what we can do. When we sat down, I think it was a no-brainer. Academies such as this is where dreams are realized, this is where your Messis come from, this is where your Ronaldos come from. And many of the kids that play in such academies, sometimes they are put off by financial means and so forth. So NWR said, okay, how can we meet them halfway? So this is where we now committed shirts or soccer kits. We also committed soccer balls and cones and so forth. The academy, obviously, that has different age groups. We're saying, let's try to see how we can cater to these age groups. I think also engage the academy to see with their trip to South Africa how NWR can still continue to meet them halfway. So I think it's key to us that we partner up with academies that we see that have their house in order, academies that are able to produce national team players and so forth. So and going forth, I think we've also seen.
With the Olympics set to start on the 26th of this month, we are all excited for the experience that's going to happen in France as we get it ready for the Olympics. We have a launch and we do have a few video clips for you guys to just sit down and enjoy. But sit down, wait for the break, and we'll be back right after that.
Vas-y.
D'arriver ici au stade Georges Gracian et c'est pour...
Quand il accélérait la Claude One.
Moi je leur ai dit je vous mets un truc, je mets le plan des cams comme ça, mais c'était pas prévu. Ah, tu prends pas les Claude One? Si, moi je les prends, je les enregistre, j'en fais du montage, mais moi je faisais...
Je vais passer devant les gars.
Vas-y.
Sur le ponton, parce que...
Ok. Ok.
On va passer la grille.
Ouais, ça va bien.
Mademoiselle, la mademoiselle. C'est cuit, mon ami.
C'est les l'air.
C'est bon, monsieur?
la musique, monsieur, madame, bonjour.
Antes de leerla, yo lo he leído ya como leíamos la después. Exactement. Tu m'as entendu? Oh non, sérieux?
That's taking place in Uganda. So let's have a look at the team. Starting off with the forwards, we have Jason Bernarda, a player who's part of the team. Usually, a few names worth mentioning has to be Ian Kutsa, Johan Retief, Adrian Boysen, a new addition to the team. Max Kachieko, who scored the only try against Portugal, is also part of the team. Jacques Steront in the backline there. AJ Kearns. Denzel Bruver, all the way came back from Poland, is also in the team. Team captain himself, Danko Berger. A few team players that will be making their debuts in the team has to be mentioned. That has to be Kyrian Majid, all the way from VIS, also joins up with the team. Another young star, Ulau Blau, is also part of the team. So we are very excited seeing the team that we do have at the Africa Cup. Hopefully we can get some silverware. We are the defending champions of the Cup, so we are very excited for that. Well, Ariochad is on standby with international news, so please do stay tuned.
Today we are going to learn how to bake.
Welcome everyone. Things may not always go as planned, but our technology doesn't fail. Join Paratus today. Paratus, always prepared.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with cycling news first. It is the Tour de France that will conclude this week. The final day will be on Sunday, and it was stage 16 that was completed, and it is Belgium Jasper Philipsen that won the sprint. It was quite a flat stage, no mountains and hills in stage 16, and it was also the green jersey leader that had a little bit of a challenge. He fell 2 kilometers from the end. That is Binyam Girmay. He's from Eritrea, but he's okay and he can continue with stage 17 and the rest of the tour. General classifications, still it is Tadej Pogačar that is the leader. All the leaders finished in the bunch in the end in stage 16, and it is Tadej Pogačar that is 3 minutes and 9 seconds ahead of Jonas Vingegaard. The Vingegaard won last year, and it is Remco Evenepoel 5 minutes and 9 seconds further back in third position. Stage 17 will again be a tough stage. It will be in the mountains in the French Alps. So all the three leaders at the moment, it is Tadej Pogačar, Jonas Vingegaard and Remco Evenepoel will be in contention to win this stage. So that is stage 17. That will be 177 kilometers. On to soccer news or football news. It is after the European Championship. It was England that played in the final but lost against Spain. News from the England camp is that their coach Gareth Southgate decided to step back as the coach of England. He's been there for many years. He got them to a World Cup semi-final, and he also had got them to 2 finals of the European Championship. 4 years ago they lost to Italy, and then the past weekend they lost to Spain. Lots of speculation who might replace Gareth Southgate. The names mentioned at the moment is Mauricio Pochettino, and then also Newcastle's Eddie Howe. And some of the high-profile coaches also mentioned is Liverpool coach, or the former Liverpool coach Jurgen Klopp, and even Pep Guardiola. He's the current coach of Manchester City. Pep Guardiola is still the Manchester City coach up till 2025, but he did indicate that several times that he would love to coach an international team. But this is all still speculation. It is names that is mentioned in the media in England, so we'll see who will be the new coach replacing Gareth Southgate. And to conclude today's international sports news, it is tennis news, and after Wimbledon that was played on grass, it is clay season again. That's leading up to the Olympic Games that will be played at Roland Garros. That will be in Paris in France. News from the Swedish Open is that Rafael Nadal is back again. He's 38 years old, and he played in the first round against Leo Borg, and he beat him by 6-3 and 6-4. That was the first game that Rafael Nadal played after losing in the first round of the French Open. Also, it is the Hamburg European Open being played at the moment, also for men, also on clay surface. And the number 1 seed is Alexander Zverev from Germany, and he will play Jesper de Jong in the round of 32. And the number 2 seed in this tournament is Holger Rune. He is already through to the round of 16. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.